has been down. The whole world's falling apart. Appears to be up and running now. And we're back. Let's see where we are. We are right there. Sweet. We're ready. I'm ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. Hopefully. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if you guys care. YouTube has been down for a while. It appears to be up and running. I am simulcasting on YouTube and TikTok. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me be here. We're going to wait for the game to get started. Jump on in about 13 minutes. We're going to be bottling some mead tonight. Quick and easy. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to it. Don't forget to, share with everybody. Or it's just going to be Jen and I. I don't care. I don't care. Somebody else is here in the background. I didn't see them say hello. Perfect. 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 I'm going to move you up just a tad. Is that good? That's good. I am actually wonderful today. It was a very good day, very productive day. I worked, and then I'm expressing my artistic side. Obviously, you guys know I have a creative side. But yeah, working on the boys' Halloween costume, and I'm really proud of myself so far. We're working on a Magneto helmet, like a cosplay style helmet, and I'm having fun. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Thank you for joining us so far. In about 12 minutes from now, we're going to be bottling some mead live. Skull, good evening. So get ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you're interested in making your own alcohol at home, I know a great group of people to follow, but you have to include me in there. Make your own alcohol at home. It's that easy. How was your day, Jen? It's the color of these caps with the text that TikTok uses. I know that might be too low. I can see the comments a little bit better now. I feel like I've been doing this for weeks and I just complain about it and not do anything about it. We're going to have to come up with a different background. Very busy is good. Very busy is good because time flies when you're having fun. YouTube might still be down. Nobody has popped in on YouTube. Zero. I spot checked it right before, as of 10 minutes before I got started. I was kind of wrestling with it. It's trending on social media, other social medias, and it is down. And nothing was loaded. I tried it on my TV, and the phone, an iPad, everything. Now it appears to be okay. Yeah. I don't think I could do commission based. I don't think I could. I can handle pressure pretty well, I think. That wouldn't be my problem. Because I still get paid if I'm being pressured. You know what I mean? Like, if I got pressured and then not get paid, I'd get even more stressed out. I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. It'd be tough. It'd be tough for me. I don't have what it takes. I don't have what it takes. Unless, it's kind of the same thing. Kind of not. if we open the meadery, like life depends on sales after that, right? So it's kind of like, gotta make the monies. So I'm actually not drinking a mead. Hello, Rose. I'm drinking a little whiskey. But we are bottling some mead here shortly. And it's going to be a good one. It's all these Wednesday batches are dedicated. They're actually owned by TikTok subscribers. It does work exactly like I expected. What's up, Ian? But yeah, all these Wednesday batches are owned by TikTok subscribers. So if you want your own batch, please subscribe to me. It costs you a couple bucks a month. Really helps relieve what I do, though. I will ship you a bottle of it when it's all said and done. So how that works is about every 3 weeks I start a brand new batch of meat on these Wednesday lives. The weekend before, I put out a subscriber-only video and asked for suggestions. I picked the best suggestion out of those that group of comments. And then we start that meet. I tag that person along the process. And then, like I said, I ship them a bottle of it when it's all said and done. Tonight, I will be shipping a bottle out this weekend to a TikTok subscriber that hopefully, shows up. Hopefully. Making dinner. Shepherd's pie. I'm jealous. So I started a pretty aggressive diet just on Monday. So it's day 3. And I was really proud of myself. On Sunday, I did some meal preps for the week, especially for work, but I've been doing it for dinner too. I made this really awesome, like, it's kind of like a Cajun version of bread, or it's a Cajun inspired red beans and rice without the rice. It's beans and sausage. And the consistency is great. I was really proud of it. I was stirring it, and I made the classic mistake for a chef. I wasn't tasting along the way. It is so grossly over-seasoned, it tastes like salt. And I made a big pot of it. So I've suffered through yesterday. I suffered through Monday at lunch. Tonight, for dinner, I ate the rest of it. And when I say ate the rest of it, I threw most of it away. I couldn't do it anymore. It literally, I think I'm having a stroke. I had so much sodium. But I got really close with the recipe. So I think I know what I did wrong. I think I can make a better version of it for next week. But yeah. Dinner was gross. Which, if you are dieting, great strategy. Try to eat something you don't like. Hello and welcome to the Old Guys Meadery. If you're just jumping in, I was blabbing. I apologize. Tonight we're bottling some mead live here in about 6 minutes. I don't know where Dennis is. I don't know. My guess, asleep. I know at some of those like nursing homes, they kind of close the gates around sunset. It's almost, winter. It's getting the winter season. Sun sets a little earlier than we're used to from summer. They may have just shut the gates a little early. Yeah, I should have. It wasn't quite as gross as the sardine mead. It wasn't really even gross, just really salty. I got the consistency perfect. It was really good. It was like a creamy, like red beans and rice consistency. But Ian, I don't see you as old. I think that, you're used to playing that old card. Maybe in your group of friends. In this group, definitely not, because Dennis may lie to you. He may tell you that, you're older or whatever. But you're not. You're one of us young guys. Oh, he's here. Somebody should have warned me. Speak of the Dennis. We were just wondering where you were. I jumped to a conclusion that, the nurse may have been tucking you in already, but I was wrong. I was wrong. Obviously, you're still allowed to use your phone after lights out. So I'm very grateful that you're here. Thank you, Dennis. For those that don't follow me on YouTube, or for those of you who don't follow me on TikTok, I am simulcasting on both platforms right now. YouTube has been out a good portion of the night. Yeah, Ian. See? You see, Ian? I don't fall for it. But I am simulcasting on both. There's pros and cons of both. If you want to be part of the amazing community and have a chance of getting your own mead, made by me, please follow me on TikTok. If you want to watch some of my archive stuff, I won't charge you anything. But you have to jump over to YouTube and, check out the playlist there. Yeah, moms go through a lot, for sure. Toughest job in the world, undisputed. But I would say, knowing both of you, you look far too young for Ian to date. Much less get married. Just saying. Definitely not older than Dennis. Definitely not. Ian, he's one of us young guys. You might be a little bit older than him, but definitely not anywhere close to Dennis. Not by decades, maybe centuries. I didn't know that. Hello, Corey. Welcome. Dennis has trapped us. Well, me. He's trapped me. We're going to scare away all the new people that were here already. But that's okay. We're having fun. We're going to get started in just about 2 minutes. I still taste the sodium. Oh, goodness gracious. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Community. Don't let the patrons scare you away. Everybody is welcome here. Tonight we're going to be bottling some mead live. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. The whole process will take less than 10 minutes. And then we'll chit chat for a few afterwards as well. Hydrometer? Who's asking about a hydrometer? I am backwards on YouTube. I don't know how to flip the camera. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to flip the camera on YouTube. Somebody knows. They can tell me. I'll flip it now. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Part of the problem is like there's like a menu and they're all like icons. There's no descriptions on any of them. I don't know what any is. One of them looks like a reload. One of them looks like a microphone. One of them looks like a magic stick. A magic stick. And then there's like a clipboard, like, for the movies. Cut! Or action. There's one of those. Yeah, I don't know what any of them do. But I am backwards on YouTube, you're right. I don't know. It's in it's on the list of things to figure out. Alright guys, it is I don't know how to clip lives on there either. I'm really fluent with TikTok, not so much with the YouTube. Just play with it. Unfortunately, I'm the one live tonight, so I do have pants on. I can't right now. The clipboard, yeah, it just says a 49-second thing was uploaded, so I think I just uploaded a short. I don't know. I think Ian's messing with me here. Anyway, we're going to get started on my rearranged camera. You guys know the routine. If anybody new comes in, please make them feel welcome. Make fun of me. Make fun of each other. I don't care. Keep the comments going. Share, please. Let everybody know that we're here. We're going to be bottling some Mead live. When I'm all done, I'm going to clip that portion of the video. So I am going to say goodbye. That's not for you. That's for future you. That's watching the replay. For you, that's you now. You. Stay there. Want to have one more drink? Make sure we clear everything before we go to bed. Sound good? Thank you so much. And hit like as many times as you can. If anybody that beats Jen, superstar. Superstar. I don't think it's possible, but try. Try. All right, let's move. Let's move. I like the bottling phase because, like, you guys can't tell what it is. Well, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's good enough. We're gonna go with good enough. Except for YouTube. That's alright. I don't care. I used to put a lot of time into that. You guys remember, we could argue about it for a bit. You're a little low. Now, we do the best we can with what we got. So, it's very crooked. Hold on. When I say very, I mean just slightly. Again, best we can with what we got. Alright. Thank you guys for letting me be here. It's called. I'll see you in a few minutes. Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Tonight we're live bottling some mead. This is my good buddy and a huge supporter of mine. One of my favorite people to text back and forth in the comments. Corey, it's yours. This is your pear and vanilla mead that we made a bit ago. And it's ready. You see it? It's clear. So, pear and vanilla. Let's get it started. Remove the airlock. We're going to use this mini hand pump siphon. This part's always fun for me on lives. It makes me, reminds me of you. You guys know. So, yeah, very simplistic process. We started this mead in a 2-gallon fermenting bucket several months ago. A few weeks after we started, we transferred into this 1-gallon glass carboy. It has since sat for a few months in a cool, dark place. All the yeast and other particles that were kind of dissolved in the solution have dropped to the bottom, leaving our clear, beautiful mead up top. So we're going to go and transfer it into bottles tonight. And, yeah. Then we're going to cork it and give it a taste. Give Corey a heads up on what he's got coming to us. If you're interested in your own batch of mead on these Wednesday Lives, please support what I do. Subscribe to me on TikTok. And, yeah, keep an eye out for the subscriber-only posts. That's where everybody argues in the comments about what flavor should be next. And then I pick and choose the best one out of those comments. And then I ship him a bottle of it when it's all said and done. So Corey's got to get a bottle of this for his amazing support. As you guys see, this is a very simplistic process. If you're new to mead making, this is it. This is the hardest part. I'll be putting out a full version of my traditional live. I've made a batch on lives as well. A traditional batch on lives. And just so you guys can get it unedited, completely from beginning to end, unedited, how much work it takes to make mead. It's less than 25 minutes worth of work. I'm telling you that right now. Less than 25 minutes. It'll take you several months. There's a lot of patience involved, a lot of sitting. But it'll take you less than 25 minutes worth of work to make 4 beautiful bottles of mead. Plus a little. If you don't know what mead is, though, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, independently discovered by many different countries and cultures. The oldest evidence is actually from Africa, over 20,000 years old. There's evidence in ancient China, about 10,000 years old. Evidence in ancient Central America, and of course, Northern Europe, where the Vikings traded it, made it super famous, did it better than everybody else. But what that means is, regardless of who you are or where you're from, your ancestors drank mead. And I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. You may not have known that about yourself, but they did. They did somewhere down your lineage. There's mead in your blood. It's in your DNA. I make the most simplistic versions that I can. Every single Saturday I come out with a video that shows you exactly how to make it. And I always put the recipes free in the description so you can replicate it if you want. So join me every single Saturday to check out a cool mead batch. And then I don't miss Saturdays. Since I started this journey, I have never missed a Saturday video. And I don't replicate recipes. Every single one is brand new and unique. Batch 190 comes out this Saturday. And it's in my World Deity series. So get ready for an amazing mead that's got to honor a god or goddess. You'll have to wait till Saturday. They're always a surprise. Alright, I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to this last bottle here. I don't want to kick up that sediment at the bottom. It is incredibly fine, like moon dust. So you want to be careful when you get down to the bottom, or you'll make your last bottle cloudy. But yeah, all it takes is a few pumps to get it in. You can also use gravity. I actually broke the regulator off at the end of this because it drove me crazy. I don't like to be regulated. So I broke it off, and I like to control it hand. If you watch my videos, you'll see me transfer the mead with gravity. Bottles I always like to do by hand, and I'm going to aim for about halfway up that neck there. That displacement from this glass straw puts it right at where I want it, the bottom of the neck. We're going to set this aside, get out of our way. And now we're going to bottle. I love my floor corker. It's a great place to show off your booty. If you don't have a floor corker, you should get one, or get a really good friend like Scott to get you one. But today, we're going to show off the forearms. We're going to use this double lever corker. If you're seriously just starting out, mead making, these are far cheaper, less expensive, more inexpensive. And it's just this easy. You can't quite get the corks down as far as you do with the floor corker. So you get a little bit pirate style edge there. But that's okay. That's okay. I won't judge you, and anybody that does judge you shouldn't. And you shouldn't be around those people anyway. But it's this easy. Look at, you get to show off your forearms with this one. So floor corkers, more accurate, less muscles. Show off your booty, a lot of pros to them. Double lever corker, less expensive, awesome forearms. So you pick and choose your poison. There it is, 4 bottles. This last one, I bought these little temporary corks from Walmart. That way you can enjoy the bottle throughout the week. And I know I brought a glass over here. I forgot my glass. Give me a second. Nothing I can do about that. Like, I can't go on without it. I swore I brought it over. You just have to entertain each other first. 1 second. Definitely, definitely didn't do it. I have it now, though. We're ready. Wine glass. And we're going to pour out some of Corey's mead here. Corey, you're going to get a bottle of this. Thank you so much for this suggestion. If I remember correctly, we used some pear juice. And I think a lot of vanilla in this. So I always judge my meads by 3 categories. Look, smell, and taste. I can tell you right now, the look is fantastic. Corey's going to get a nice, clean bottle. It is slightly more yellow than a traditional mead. But it's crystal clear. It looks beautiful. It smells like pears. It smells like pears. I'm pretty impressed. I'm surprised there's not more vanilla there, but there's only one thing left to do. Let's try it. It's good. It's good. It's not too dry, but it's probably on the drier side. But you definitely get the pear. It is really strong, heavy pear taste. Definitely a kick of alcohol, a little sting. It's a great mead. Corey's gonna love it. I know Corey well enough to know he's gonna love it. So again, thank you so much for the suggestion, Corey. It's an amazing mead, and you can expect it in the mail soon. For everybody else, if you want your own batch of mead, please subscribe for your chance to get one, and then keep an eye out for the subscriber only. Next week we'll actually be racking some mead. The week after that we'll be starting another batch. So 2 weeks from today we'll be starting another batch. So you have some time to think of some awesome flavors. And then, yeah, follow me every single Saturday, brand new batch of mead. This week is batch 190 of unique batches that I've made so far. So stay tuned. Skull. I'll see you guys all very soon. Thank you. Ah, there it goes. Let's keep some of it in view for Corey. I like it. We'll move it a little bit so Corey can see them. I like it. I think it turned out beautiful. Pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's definitely got like the crispness of like, you know, a pear. Kind of like very similar to like a Sizer. But pear. It's a good one. Hey, thank you very much. It's good. Corey's gonna like it. How you can get a bottle? I just went through it. So yeah, subscribe on TikTok. It costs you a couple bucks a month, but it really helps out put a dent in what I do. I'll put a subscriber post up, not this coming weekend, but next weekend. So not this coming Wednesday, next Wednesday. 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be starting a brand new batch. So the weekend before that, I'll be putting up a subscriber-only post. So only subscribers have access to that. There, I'll ask for some flavor ideas. Everybody will go in and give, I don't know, everybody usually gives several each. I encourage as many as you can think of. I go through and picked my very favorite one. And then, yeah, that batch is yours. I dedicate it to you. I tag you in the repost, and I'll ship you a bottle of it when it's all said and done. So you have to be patient. It's going to take it several months, but I'll get it to you. I missed a lot, though. How do I get mine so clear? Time. There's no great answer to that. There are some accelerants, some chemicals, some cold crashing. There's some methods you can use, but I just use time. I wait. So most of my stuff sits between like 4 and 6 months. Just in clarification. I've done several hibiscus meads. I did one recently. What was it? What did we do recently? Pineapple hibiscus is right here. There's a little bit too much hibiscus. As you see, it turned very dark. Where do I get my honey? Yeah, so I do buy my honey in bulk. But I've seen amazing creators, people I know, go to Costco and get enough mead. So I use about 3 pounds of honey per batch. And thank you, Dennis, for watching stuff and pinning it. But like, so if you're starting one batch, you need between 2 and 4 pounds is what the most community would recommend. I use 3 right in the middle. Costco is a great place to do it. So you have to be careful with some honeys. You want to make sure it's not from anywhere but North America, basically. So Canada and Mexico, okay. China, usually not okay. Sometimes some sweetener can be added in on the back end. And they don't have to label that stuff. So you want to make sure you know where the origin is. Local honey is the best. Always the most expensive, though. I buy my honey in bulk from a place called Desert Creek in Texas. Yeah, you can use Costco honey. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. You can buy your like local store brand's honey. It'll work. It'll make an awesome mead. You have to have a really, really, really tight palate, which I don't, to even care about where the honey's from. Skull. It's good. It's very good. Have fun. The most important thing, and I say this all the time, the most important thing is when you jump into this hobby, you have to accept that you're a part of the most amazing community ever. That's the first thing. So you're an awesome piece to the puzzle. Second, you have to have fun. If you're not having fun, you're not going to want to continue to do it. So you have to, do it your own way. I make meat in the most basic fashion that I can on purpose. I want people to be interested in this amazing hobby, ancient hobby, an amazing community. And then the sky's the limit. You could take your stuff so much further than what I do on camera. Pretty much everybody here in the comment section uses hydrometers. And so you can tell your own alcohol content per batch. A lot of people care about that. I don't. But it's fun. It's fun to tell your friends, your neighbors. Like I said, there's lots of chemicals. There's lots of methods you can use. There's a lot of right ways to make mead. A lot. And the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Like I said, actually, flavor-wise, thank you so much. Flavor-wise, endless. Endless. I'm on batch 190 this Saturday, and I've never replicated a single one of them. Every single one's brand new and unique. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's to the point now where, like, if I use more common ingredients, I have to backtrack. I have to look through my notes and go make sure that I didn't make that one yet. Excuse me. But every time you see me on Saturday, you see my video, I post it first thing Saturday mornings. You can guarantee that batch is unique. It's brand new. Hello, Shield Maiden. Good to see you. Prominent flavor in this one tonight, it's pear. Definitely pear. I am wonderful. It's been an amazing day. How are you? I've been so incredibly productive today. I'm giving credit to my very quick diet that I've been on so far. I started Monday. I'm only in day 3. Doing good so far. I'm doing really good so far. I've always fluctuated a little bit over time. I think I'm handling it the right way this time. I haven't been hungry. I haven't been tired. Brain fog is clearing, as they say. And I just want to be productive. So I had a really productive day. So this whiskey is actually the first carbohydrates I've had since Sunday. And I was debating it. I was going to have water tonight. And then I was like, I know a couple people that I won't name names make fun of me. So I was like, you know what? You have to enjoy life. You have to live life. You have to put the effort into taking care of yourself. I think, nature kind of demands that. Religious-wise, I think that's required as well. But you have to enjoy life. And if I'm going to hang out with my favorite people, and I truly mean that, I know I've met most of you guys in person. This is my happy place. It's my favorite place. I'm going to have a little drink tonight. One glass. I'll be back to no carbs tomorrow. Don't worry. And this is it. I've had 0 carbs since Sunday. And I'm making a really awesome Magneto helmet, cosplay helmet. I'm very happy with the progress so far. That's what I do during my spare time. I'm just kidding. I'm getting ready for Halloween. Don't like me anymore. That's fine. It's not fine. I'll be sad. I'll be incredibly sad. I don't think it'll fit me. I'm making it for the boy, and yeah, I'll shoot you guys pictures. I'll shoot you pictures of my progress. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like winging it. I promise. I have a history years and years and years ago of building some really cool stuff. I made some really cool like very unique Mandalorian helmets that I was really proud of at the time. I'm like dusting off the old hobby, dusting it off, and got really excited about it. But yeah, I'll shoot you guys pictures of it. I'll shoot you pictures of the Mandalorian helmets too. I'm really proud of them. They're unique. Like I said, I made them intention of like, hey, if there was like a like clone trooper that didn't exist yet, what would it look like? I wouldn't say talents. I enjoy doing lots of stuff that I don't consider myself good at. So, but thank you. I do dabble in lots of forms of art. I just have never been the only, to be honest, and I don't want to toot my own horn. I've loved art of many different medias from like birth since I can remember. When I was a little guy, like I wanted to be Michelangelo, not the Ninja Turtle, but that would have been cool. The painter. I wanted to be like a sculptor, and I've never had talent like across all art forms except for creativity, which is what I try to focus on here on my channels, my social media. I love creativity, and it's that's the basis of every art form. I've just never gotten great at mastering any of them after that, and that's okay. I'm happy with myself. Don't get me wrong. But I think if I dedicated more time and I really put some effort into it and networked and met some people that like really do this seriously, I could definitely pass as a cosplayer. Definitely. I don't think all my skills thus far have been self-taught or like YouTube videos. We got off a really big tangent, but I'm having fun. And if you guys are having fun, I'm having fun. Yeah. If I could find somebody that was like great at building stuff to teach me some things or show me what I could do better, I'd be more confident in that than I am mead making. And 3D printing, yeah, it's kind of like ruining the cosplay game. Not ruining it; it's expanding it to a larger genre because you still have to be incredibly skilled. It's just a different skill, and yeah, I definitely am not good with technology. I don't know how to flip the YouTube camera. Back in the day, a long time ago, me and my buddy, back in the Halo 3 days, really long time ago, made some resin, like fiberglass resin, Halo helmets. As the cosplay community kind of evolved into like the foam mats, that's what I'm working with the Magneto helmet. And I'm using, this is a little bit controversial, but I did it for ease because I don't have a lot of time before Halloween to finish this. X-Men First Class Magneto helmet. You guys probably don't know there's a million different Magneto helmets, even if you're a big Marvel fan, because I didn't. There's a million different variations of the Magneto helmet. I found that out this past weekend. Because I did 2 prototypes that I hated, that were like falling apart, didn't work. So the third one is the one I'm working on currently, one I spent some time on today. And it's hopefully going to be close to a replica of X-Men First Class Magneto helmet. Because that was one of the more simplistic ones that I could find a picture of to replicate. I didn't know you guys would be so excited. I am not only honored, I'm very blessed. But yeah, I'll take pictures for the group message. I also don't like, I feel like sometimes even in the meat making stuff, like I'm showing off my work, and some of it is that. Don't get me wrong. I like to make myself feel good, as Dennis would say. Um, but especially when I don't have a finished product yet, I'm a little bashful, little red cheeks. But it should be a good Halloween. I'm gonna wear my Viking stuff, the same stuff I wore to the Renaissance Festival, most likely. But I do love dressing up for Halloween. You ask Dennis because Dennis starts group messages for me. It works. It works. Like, a pet costume party. Why is it the day after? You can't wear a costume to work though? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, Scott actually taught me that last year. Like, get your basic stuff down, and then just add accessories. It's the smartest way to build your own, especially for like Renaissance Festival stuff. What are you doing for Halloween? Oh, you're working on Halloween. I thought you were like working on Halloween, like working on something like I am. I mean, I am too. I'm wearing it. I don't care. Mm. Yeah. You know what? I don't think I knew that about you. And now I know why Ian is always so happy. Put pieces together. Oh, it makes sense. uh, don't like them. So now I know why you're so happy. Because you're a lunatic. You're out of your mind. Obviously not attached to reality. I I do have the adult content setting on this broadcast. There's probably some limitations to that though, and I don't want to push them with any details. I mean, push the envelope. Why not? Why not? I just like, I know we've talked about, Ian streaming before. I didn't know it was OnlyFans until tonight. That's all I'm saying. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I knew Dennis was on like Feet Finder. I didn't know Ian was on OnlyFans. I didn't know. At least that's what Dennis claimed when I was like, "Why are your toenails painted?" And he was like, "For a Feet Finder, obviously." Maybe that was excuse. I don't know. I don't judge people. I don't judge people. Be who you want to be. I'll be your friend. I'm half tempted to subscribe to Ian's OnlyFans. I don't have any interest in it. I just want to be support. Anyway, we definitely scared the new guys off. Zorro. All right. I haven't had that much whiskey. Just a heads up. That's too much. It's too much. Anyway, how about that weather out there? It's getting kind of chilly. I hate it. I hate it, and I still don't live in Orlando. I still don't live in Orlando. Me? No, absolutely not. No, I just don't know where do you take the conversation after that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you would take it. It's kind of crazy. That was funny though. That was funny. It might be the blood pressure from all the sodium from my dinner. Probably what it is. Mead. It's here. It's Corey's. Pear vanilla. I don't remember the exact recipe. Texas Mead Meat. Yeah, you guys nailed down a date, right? What's the dates? The weekend. October. I don't think if you're wearing the Zorro mask on not your face, you don't want to be called the Lone Ranger. That's for sure. October 16th, 17th, and 18th. And did we figure out what city it is? I know I saw something about you guys going back and forth on that. Yeah, Mead Meat year number 3. And no lie, have grown by like 60% year over year. So expecting it to be a great time. October next year. Next year. Texas, October 16th, 17th, 18th. We will be waddling down to Texas for the Renaissance Festival there. I think Tulip is going to be our main host, and there's going to be several, though, to show us around, introduce some food, and drink lots of mead. So, not sure how we're going to get it down there yet, but it's on my list of things to figure out. And Mead Meat 2026. So, and then, yeah, we need to get the biggest group of all time ready for this event. We have just about a year, and it should be amazing. I've never been to Texas. I think ever. There's some places out there like I've landed in airports and then taken back off. Never been to Texas at all. It is going to be the furthest one thus far. That'll work. That'll work. It'll be incredibly expensive, but it'll work. Yeah, I've heard that from multiple people that have been there. Like, I hope to move there in the future. So. To drive from PA, it's like a 23-hour drive, I think. Uninterrupted. Uninterrupted. Yeah. 22 hours uninterrupted driving is nuts. It's nuts. I mean, an RV. There's a plan there. Florida is like half that. I got to Orlando in like 13 hours. That's nuts. That's nuts. I'm not saying it's not a doable drive, but you're talking about essentially 4 days of travel, right? You're splitting that in 2 days, and then 2 days back home. That's 4 days there. 4 days in travel. I tell you what, Corey could swing by, pick up my meat. I'll take the airplane over top of it. And you can add in at least 2 or 3 hours, not with like gas and stuff. That's also extra. Into running into Boosies. How many Boosies are there from here to Texas? Because if there's a Boosies, you have to stop at it. I think that's actual law in some places. You have to stop at Boosies. Boosies. Some people call it Bucky's. I think they're wrong. I think it's Boosies. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of flying either. I've learned over my tenureship of flying, because I have flown a lot and I've never liked it. One, do not take the earliest flight out. Take the second earliest flight out, or later. The earliest flight, those are the guys that are figuring out where the turbulence patterns are. It's always bumpy, always. Second, in almost every airport I've been to, bars are 24 hours a day. You think people will judge you for having a couple shots of whiskey at 7 a.m. They won't. Everybody there is doing the same thing as you. Live your life. Boosies. So yeah, always hit up the bar. If you fly Southwest, they have wild turkey. It's like $5 for a little miniature. It's a rip-off. It works. I mean, I've flown a tremendous amount of my life from childhood on, and I used to go back to Kansas City pretty much for every holiday, and then the summers and such. Never a fan though. Never a fan. I get it. Ian doesn't like flying. I will tell you, like, there's obviously pros and cons. We decided this year that like driving to Florida from here has more pros than cons. Like the drive is tough, especially if you have little ones. But having a car there versus like a rental car or whatever paid for itself. However, like Kansas City is a much longer drive. I would fly there 100% of the time. I would enjoy it 100% of the time. Even the couple times that I've been from Boston, so that's a drive that you guys can kind of commute here. to where you are is what, 5-6 hours. Boston is probably closer to 7-8ish, depending on how many times you stop. I can get there in like 40 minutes on an airplane. That's a significant difference. A significant difference. So it sucks. The flying part's not fun, but the amount of time is significant difference. And the same thing would be to Texas. Instead of taking 2 days, you could get there in like 5 hours. That's a big difference, significant difference. I missed a comment. Mine? Probably planning on a party while I'm gone. Probably planning on a party. Just saying. Get out of here, as they say in New York. Get out of here. Behave. Oh, 21 now. Hi, Jen Jr. You are officially allowed to be on these lives. Officially. Not only because you passed the age restriction on TikToks, you have your parents' approval. Dennis is slow. He even admits it. That's what most of these lives turn out to be. Now you can try it. I'm pretty sure your parents have some of it. Pretty sure. Some good, some bad. It's a good, like, I'm trying to reminisce when I was 21 this year. It's a good representation of life. Never great at the casinos. I was never great at the casinos. I enjoy table games. I like to sit down and I like the atmosphere. They're really expensive, and I was never good at it. Never. I'm not even good at slot machines. Not even good at slot machines. Just not a gambler. Video poker, I love it. Still not good at it. Blackjack. Blackjack roulette. A lot of fun to play in person. Those would be my two suggestions if you're going to a casino first time, 21. It's fun. Roulette, a lot of fun. Relatively simplistic to kind of understand. Blackjack, a lot of fun. Good night, Corey. Spiced mead. So are you talking about spiced as in like seasoning? Spice as in spicy, like hot. Hot. Because I'm going to go two different pathways depending on what you answer. while I'm waiting for you. Let's see if I can pull up some not recipes, closer stuff though. Mm-mm-mm. Thanksgiving style. So you're talking about like pumpkin spiced, right? So Dennis actually just started pumpkin spice. Check out Dennis. He's an awesome mead maker and awesome mead reviewer. Just made a pumpkin on his channel. Um, you associate this time of year when it comes to like spices in that sense. Cloves. Cloves are probably your number one go-to. Nutmeg is another one that's like really well known. Jen and Mr. Jen also made a pumpkin mead. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. She is younger than you. Yeah, I think I don't know if I would do those flavors without something else like base wise, like a pumpkin. Pumpkin puree is incredibly easy to make meat out of. Another great one to do with those particular spices would be a cider. You could easily make an apple cider with some like cloves in it. Cinnamon is another great one. Maple syrup is another great one. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff. And all that stuff is readily available this time of year. It's not the meat's not going to be ready until like spring, but yeah, apples are everywhere right now. Um, and that season's actually starting to close. So if you're gonna jump on it, jump on it. Apple ciders really great to use. Apple juice you can get at any time of year. I use a lot in some of my ciders. Good stuff. Pear and almond mead next. Uh, I'm worried about the almond part. I want to see how yours turns out. I'm a little worried about it. This one is a pear vanilla, though we just bottled tonight. Um, Almond, though. I have one of these. A little vendetta against nuts of all kinds for mead making. Mind you, I've made a really, really great, I was really happy with it, peanut mead. But it's one of those. One of those. And I have one or two in the works for the future that you guys will see in time. Almond extract. Yeah, that's probably much smarter. I actually own some of that too because I bought it by mistake. And I have it and I've never opened it. That is not a bad idea. That's actually brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Very brilliant. Yeah, this one is pear juice and vanilla extract. So, like, it sounds like yours would be very similar, except with almond. And I think it's going to be amazing. I think you're going to love it. I think your friends are going to be jealous of you. I think I'm going to be jealous of you. It sounds great. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. You're on it. You're on it. It's perfect. It's perfect. Hello, if you guys are just jumping in, welcome to the Old God's Meadery, where I make mead. Every single Saturday I come out with a brand new batch of mead. I don't miss Saturdays, and I don't replicate recipes. Batch 190 comes out this Saturday and is in my World Deity series. That's where I take a world deity, a god or goddess from many different religions, from many different cultures, from many different time periods, and I make a mead in their honor. I started that with my Norse series I did earlier this year. Had a lot of fun with it, got a lot of great feedback. Wanted to express it across many different religions. This one is for, it could be ancient, it could be modern, but yeah, this one coming out this Saturday is in my World Deities, and it is for, I think I might have given a little hint already. I'll tell you, it's for a goddess. I'm not going to tell you who. You gotta wait till Saturday to kind of figure it out. That category is actually wrapping up. Let me pull my calendar up here. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. Where are we? Yep. So there's only 3 World Deity meads left, and then I'm going to shut that category down, probably permanently, but at least for now. So this coming Saturday, I have another one on November 8th, and then the last one, my favorite one, is coming out December 13th. The week after this Saturday, though, so in a few more days plus a week from now, your Halloween batch will be out. That officially hits October 25th. So I also have a holiday series. Please go check it out. That's my longest running series thus far, and it is also wrapping up at the tail end of this year. So get in on it. That actually wraps up with my New Year's batch of mead, which happens to align with my 200th batch of mead. So if you don't think I went all out, you're crazy. I went all out. And I'm making the most amazing batch of mead that's ever made of all time, ever. I'm committing to that. You're going to love it. The week after that, so we're talking about November 1st at this point, Saturday, is your Scorpio mead. I do a Zodiac series as well. We started that with Gemini this year, so I've got a few to catch up early next year. So that category actually is going to bleed into 2026 as we wrap that up, I believe, in March. But yeah, your Scorpio mead will be out November 1st. If you know any Scorpios, I'm sorry. I also made a mead in their honor that you can laugh at. So get ready for that. And then after that, like I said, is the next World Deities. And then the big return, November 15th, of the Will It Mead series. That's where I take meads, ingredient of I don't think will work, and I try to make a mead out of them. The most recent one that you missed this past Saturday is your sardine mead. A mead made out of sardines. You heard me correctly. Please don't make that. But please go back and watch the video on why you should not make that. That came out this past Saturday. If you're on the TikTok side, please subscribe to my TikTok. It's a great way for you to get your own mead. It costs you a couple bucks a month. Really helps support what I do. And it gives you a great chance to get your own batch of mead. These Wednesday batches belong to TikTok subscribers. This one is for Corey, who actually just left the chat to go to bed. Corey suggested this pear vanilla mead several months ago, so I started it, tagged him across the process, and now I'm going to ship him a bottle of this weekend. So if you want your own batch and your own bottle of mead made by me, please give me some support. Not this weekend, next weekend I will be putting out a subscriber-only video for you guys to suggest flavors. I expect as many comments as you can come up with. Please, multiple submissions are accepted. So if you have any great mead ideas, subscribe, put them in the comments of that video, and then not this coming Wednesday, 2 weeks from today, I'll be starting a brand new batch of mead from a TikTok subscriber. Excuse me. A little choked up. I'm so passionate about you guys. Yeah, there is no limit. I think Corey had like 2 batches in a row, because he was the only one giving suggestions for a bit. But yes, you can get more. Absolutely. The best suggestion goes. I like the competition. I respect the competition. Unfortunately, I'm not licensed to sell, but I do the next best thing. I show you exactly how I make it, and all my recipes are absolutely free. I put it in the description of my videos that come out every single Saturday. If you want your own batch of mead, though, you can support me by becoming a TikTok subscriber. All these Wednesday live batches are chosen by TikTok subscribers. They choose a flavor, I make it, and then I ship them a bottle of it when it's all said and done. It's not that I didn't like them, Mr. Dennis. It's that Corey had a better one. Just saying. Just saying. And actually, if we're talking about quantity, I think you own more batches of my mead than anybody else. You and your 5 chances to pull bugs tonight. That was a really great Dennis impression. So good, I thought I was Dennis for a second. Everybody else got it. Everybody else got it. But if you miss it, I go live every single Wednesday. I start the actual process at 8:30. I'll get on a few minutes before I have a little cocktail with you. This is Corey's batch, like I said. This is his pear vanilla mead that he chose a few months ago, several months ago, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It tastes great. Can't go wrong. Make your own alcohol at home, and if you don't, shame on you. You should. Five chances to pull bug beard tonight. Great Dennis impression. I don't care what you say. Spot on. You should put quotations around chances to pull. 5 chances. If you guys don't know what I'm referencing, I'm making fun of my good buddy and mead mentor of mine, Dennis. He's in the comments right now. He goes live every Tuesday. Not only one of the most outstanding and upcoming mead makers I know, an amazing reviewer. He reviews lots of different meads, lots of different other drinks as well. Give him a follow. And then every Tuesday he goes live. Right now he's running through a little series that he's calling Dummy's Favorites. I don't know what he's calling it, but I like that name. He has a bunch of my meads because we met up at the Mead Meet a few weeks ago. Mead Meet year number 2 at the Maryland Renaissance Festival. And yeah, I brought 60 some bottles and gave them away. Which I guess is another chance for you to get some of the mead that I make. Come to Mead Meet year number 3. It's in Texas this year. Next year, 2026. I'm going to have a ton of mead there. Dummy's choice. I like it. I like it. 6 chances to pull the bug beard. You should have just recorded that. Then you didn't even know to go live next week. You could have just played that. Everyone would have been like, oh, there goes Dennis again. That's how accurate it was. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed the mead tonight. I also hope you enjoyed my Dennis impression. I'm going to start wrapping stuff up. You can't quit. This isn't a game you can quit. It's like Squid Games. You ain't quitting until you're dead. The mead version, less violent, slightly version. Yeah, Mead Meet, October, I think 16th, 17th, 18th, if I remember correctly. next year in Texas. We're working on some details on in the background, but we'll get them to you very shortly. Plan on it. You've got a year to plan. It's going to be a great time. The weather's going to be much nicer than here. And yeah, there's going to be some travel involved, but it's going to be worth it. I promise. And yeah, every Wednesday, brand new batch of mead. Next week we'll be, actually we're going to be racking Jen's mead. Pretty sure. Yeah, got to be racking Jen's mead next week. No, it's not Jen's mead. Son of a gun. I'll have to look deeper into that. It might be Jen's mead. Be racking some mead next week. The week after that, we'll be starting some mead. So if you want a chance of making that batch yours, please subscribe. I think that's it. This Saturday, brand new batch like every single Saturday. I post those videos about 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Set your alarms. Set your notifications. It is one of the very last, the third to last World Deities meads that I'm doing. And this one's not so well known. It's not so well known, but it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to love it. It should be an amazing mead. An amazing mead for a really awesome goddess. I'll leave you at that. You'll find out on Wednesday. I mean on Saturday. And then the following Saturday is your Halloween mead. So brand new batch of mead every single Saturday. I don't miss Saturdays. I don't replicate recipes. Every single one's brand new and unique. I hope you guys sleep well. I hope you have pleasant dreams. And yeah, I hope Dennis gets the bug mead next week. So, give me a follow if you don't already. Give my buddy Dennis a follow. He's a great guy. Jen and Ian are both in the group. Please give them a follow as well. Awesome mead makers. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. Future's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys know it or not. We've built the foundation. The foundation's there. Everything we built from here on out, awesome. It's going to be more awesome. So, thank you so much. How expensive is everything they get into mead making? Incredibly cheap. Incredibly cheap. So there's kits out there that are relatively good for about $50. Don't spend any more than that, please. 50, 60 bucks is where you should cap out for one of the mead kits. You can buy your stuff individually. I'm going to go through this real quick because I'm really passionate about this. All you need is what I use. Let me rephrase. What I use. And this is all you would need if you use what I use. A 2-gallon fermenting bucket, a 1-gallon glass carboy, a mini hand pump siphon, and 2 airlocks. That's it. That's all you need to get started. So all that stuff is relatively cheap. It takes a lot of patience. Takes a lot of time. From beginning to end, you're talking about several months. Which brings me to the point, if you buy a carboy, it saves you some money long term if you just buy 4. They come in packs of 4 as well on Amazon. 1-gallon glass carboy screw top. If you buy 4, you can kind of rotate through your means a lot faster. You can make a batch, every several weeks that way instead of every several months. Yeah, it's a really cheap investment, and you'll find real quick that you'll expand over time because then it's an even cheaper hobby. The most expensive, consistent thing about mead making is the honey itself. That's everybody's biggest struggle. So once you own the equipment, it's reusable a trillion times. The only thing I've ever replaced are a few lids on some of my original buckets because they get warped over time. Yeah. Everything else, I still have my original 2 buckets. I still use them. So join the Discord. My good buddy, our good buddy, and mead mentor of all of us, Scott, who's not here tonight, started an amazing Discord. There's a link up in my link tree. Please join it. It's a plethora of mead information. You can go and kind of hang out You can see some behind the scene pictures, free recipes. There's a yeast chart. There's a commercial channel. There's a commercial channel where you can go. Scott diligently runs that portion of it where if we hear about a meadery from the United States that ships anywhere in the country, he adds it to that list. So you can go and kind of shop and get meats shipped straight to your house and support some awesome meaderies across the country. So that was it. That was a good plug. I think that's it. Good night. I hope you guys have a great night. Like I said, I hope you dream of me without pants. I'll leave it at that. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for letting me be here. I'll see you all on Saturday. Well, you'll see me with your next World Deities Mead. Skull. Thank you, guys.